On this occasion, I would like to convey my views about smoking in the campus area and how this impact our health, environment, and learning atmosphere. As we know, cigarettes contain dangerous substances that have a negative impact on health. For passive smokers, cigarette smoke can also cause various diseases such as respiratory problems and the risk of heart disease. This of course really disrupts the learning environment on campus. Apart from having an impact on health, smoking also damages the environment. Many cigarette butts end up everywhere on campus, polluting and soil and even waterways. This creates an unclean and uncomfortable environment. As students, we need a space that supports our concentration. As students, we need a space that support. As students, we need a space and supports our that. As students, we need a space that supports our concentration and health. A smoking-free area campus can really more conducive, clean, and of course, sheltered atmosphere for all us. I invite all my friends not to smoking in our campus area. For the common good, let's create a comfortable, healthy, and clean learning environment for all. That's what I can say. Hopefully what I have said can open your minds about the importance of campus. That's what I can say. Hopefully what I have said can open our minds about the importance of smoke-free space on campus. Thank you for attention. Hello everyone, this time I will present English material about simple present tense. This is a project assignment for the first semester English course with the lecturer Mr. Slamet Marioso, SPDMM. Okay, next. Before continuing the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Dhafi Sukandar with an AM number 1924031 from class 19 1A15 Bina Sarana Informatika University Cikampek Campus. Okay, what is simple present tense? Simple present tense is a form of verbs in English that is used for express fact, events, or activities that are currently occurring, recurring, or routine. Simple present tense is one of the most frequently used sentence type in English. Next, characteristic of simple present tense. 1. Use time adverbs such as always, frequently, often, sometimes, and usually. 2. Can state schedule activities such as public transportation, departure schedule, or colleague schedule. 3. Can be used for express experience or feelings. Next, forming the simple present tense. Forming the simple present tense in English involves using the base form of the verb with specific rules of different subjects. Here's a detailed guide of how to construct sentence in the simple present tense. Number 1. Affirmative sentence. 2. Negative sentence. 3. Questions. 4. Rules for verbs forms. Next, affirmative sentences. Structure: subject plus base form of the verb. For I, you, we, they. Use the base form of the verb. For he, she, and it. Add s or es to the base form. Example: I, you, we, they like music. He, she, it likes music. Next, negative sentences. Structure: subject plus do not atau don't, does not, doesn't plus base form of the verb. Use do not, don't with I, you, we, and they. Use doesn't with he, she, and it. Example: for I, you, we, they don't play tennis, and he, she, and it doesn't play tennis. Next, question. Structure: do or does plus subject plus base form of the verbs. Use do with I, you, we, and they. Use does with he, she, and it. Example: for I, you, we, they. Do you speak English? Or do they speak English? Next, for he, she, and it. Does she speak English? Next, rules for verb forms. Add as or ens. For he, she, and it, most verb take s. Example: he runs fast. He runs fast. Verbs ending in as, sh, ch, x, or o take es. Example: she watches TV. He goes to school. For example, for verbs ending in a consonant plus y, change the y to less. Example: he studies hard. Next, simple present tense usually used for 1. Habitual action and routine, general truth and fact, schedule event, instruction and direction, state verbs, narrative style, commentaries and review, future event with curtain. Okay. habitual action and routine. The simple present is commonly used for describe actions that are repeated regularly or habits. Example: I exercise every morning. She brushes his teeth twice a day. General truths and facts. This tense is used to state facts or truths that are generally accepted or universally true. Example: Water boils at 100 derajat Celsius. The earth revolves around the sun. And cats have short claws. Next, schedule event. The simple present is often used for fixed or scheduled event, especially related to transportation or public schedule. Example: the train departs at 8 a.m. The store opens at 9 a.m. The meeting starts at noon. Next, instruction and direction. It is commonly used if giving instruction or direction in a straightforward manner. Example: mix the flour and sugar together. Turn left at the traffic light. Press the button to start the machine. Next, state verbs. The simple present is used with certain verbs that express states rather than action. These include verbs of perception, emotion, opinion, and possession. Example: I love chocolate for emotion. She knows the answer. She knows the answer. They have a car. They have a car. Next, narrative style. In storytelling, the simple present can be used to make the narrative more vivid or immediate, often seen in summaries of commentaries. Example: he walks in the room and looks around. The story begins with a young girl who lives in a small village. Commentaries and reviews. The simple present is often used in sports commentaries, reviews, or critiques to describe ongoing action or the present fact. Example: the player passed the ball for the forward. Next, the film features stunning visuals and a gripping plot. Next, future event with curtain. In some contexts, the simple present can describe future events that are scheduled and curtained to happen. Example: the conference starts next week. The conference starts the next week. My flight leaves at 7 p.m. tomorrow. The flight leaves at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And summary: simple present tense is used to talk about habitual action and routine, general truths and facts, schedule event, instruction and direction, state verbs, narrative style, commentaries and reviews, future event with certainly. Forming simple present tense. Affirmative. For I, you, we, and they, use the base form of the verb. Example, I work. For he, she, and it, add as or es to the verb. Example, she works. Next, negative. Use do not or don't with I, you, we, and they. Use does not or doesn't with he, she, and it. Example, I don't play. He doesn't play. Next question. Use do or does at the beginning. Example, do you play? He doesn't play. Next key point. For verbs ending in ch, as, x, and o, add as. Example, watches. A verb ends in consonant plus y change y to I, a, as. Example, studies. The simple present tense is simple to use and essential for talking about everyday activities, routine, and universal tasks. Okay, that's all for my presentation. I apologize if there are any English pronunciation that are still wrong. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.